Hey Grace, Ryan again coming at you today, Saturday, May 30th. Last update, I talked a little bit about this dynamic where many of us, we find ourselves really busy all the time, whether we're in quarantine or not. We have things going on, we fill our lives, we say yes to things, and it just distracts us and makes us so busy. And we're all in different seasons of life and we all have different responsibilities. But I was challenged recently, not just on a monthly spiritual retreat day, but on this weekly rhythm of the Sabbath. I read, just kind of on a whim, I read a chapter of this book, The Emotionally Healthy Leader. I guess that's backwards for you, but you get the gist, you see the cover. Eric has talked about this a few times, and it's really been a theme of our staff team recently. Every person on GraceBible.Church's staff has to read that book, and really, if you get your hands on it, you want to read it, it has the heart of our church for all of us to grow in our relationship with God and to just be aware and healthy when it comes to our emotions. And Sabbath is one of the rhythms that they talk about in this book. It's a whole chapter, and I think I've been ignoring the importance of having time where I just remember that I am a human being and not a human doing. And so I decided that one of my days off is Friday. That's a part of my weekend because I work on Sundays. And so I was going to try to make it so Friday was a day that I just didn't do anything productive, but I took some time to rest, to stop, to not do any work, and to not be productive in any way, but to delight in the goodness of God all around me. And so one of the things that meant, Friday was my chore day. It was my errand day. I would do laundry, I would work out, I would drop things off at the library, I would do errands, I would do chores around the house, I would go grocery shopping, all these different things. Basically, 6 hours of my day was all being productive and doing these things that I wasn't getting to do during the week. And so one of the things I had to do was take all those errands and chores and spread them out the other 6 days. And that was difficult at first, and it took some intentionality. But now I have a Friday that has nothing on the calendar. And I know that we all have different abilities of being able to create that kind of space. But what would it look like to move some work, to move some errands, to move some scheduled things that we normally do, to create space, to be reminded that we are not human doings, we are not machines, we are not God, and recognizing that we cannot get it all done. It's been super freeing, and it's been hard at first to just literally stop and do nothing, and delight in food or a book, or a walk even. But it's been incredibly refreshing, and I'd encourage all of us, whatever it looks like, however we come across it, to find ways to Sabbath and to create that rhythm in our lives.